What's up guys, Dan here. It's a new day and a new opportunity to make some music. Today I'm going to be laying down some guitar tracks for a DJ friend of mine so that he can take the guitar tracks and make a brand new song out of it. But first, a story. When I first moved to New York City to play music back in 2018, I had a guitar, a suitcase, and a handful of dollars. I didn't know many people here yet, so I was just trying to get out and play as much as possible. This is before I had started my band Side After Dark, before I really knew anybody in the city. I don't remember exactly how it happened. I think maybe I had made some posts on Facebook or Craigslist or something looking for gigs, but eventually somebody had reached out to me to play a gig at a taco spot. I had no idea what the gig was going to be like when I went, but I came through with my little amp and my guitar and I was ready to play. I met a bunch of cool people there, and one of them was my friend Sebastian, who was the one that originally had reached out for me to play. We hung out for a while after the show, had some tacos, had some drinks, whatever. We followed each other on Instagram, but we really hadn't seen each other since then. Obviously, a lot has happened since that time, between starting a band, living through a pandemic, and pretty much everything else crazy that's been happening in the world the past couple of years. Sebastian and I haven't really hung out since then, but since we followed each other on Instagram, we still kept in touch every now and then. Lately, something that I've really been wanting to get into is adding live guitar to DJ sets. I have a lot of friends that DJ and I really love what they do, and I always thought that it would be great to bring live instrumentation to what they're doing. Not long ago, I posted some footage of me playing a guitar set with a DJ at Burning Man. I posted some of it on my Instagram, and Sebastian and I started talking again. I told Sebastian that I wanted to get into this more, and he said that he was down to collaborate. Basically, he said, look, send me over some guitar tracks, whatever vibe, whatever style you want. I'll take your tracks and I'll make a beat out of it. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to record a bunch of different riffs and rhythms, things like that. I'll send them out to him and see what he sends back to me. I asked him if there was a vibe he was going for or a certain style or speed. He said that I should just do my thing, but to try to keep it probably around 120 to 140 BPM. For you guys that don't know, BPM is a measure of speed in music. It means beats per minute. So it's gonna be between 120 beats per minute and 140 beats per minute. What I decided to do is do 3 separate tracks, one at 120 BPM, one at 130 BPM, and one at 140 BPM. I haven't prepared anything before sitting down to record right now, so I'm just gonna jam, see what happens. I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Hope you enjoy. So for this, I'm going to be using a guitar that's very special to me. This is a 2007, I believe, Gibson Les Paul Studio. I got this when I was maybe 12 years old with some birthday money that I'd saved up. This is a guitar that does not leave the house. I don't bring it to gigs. I don't bring it around the city. This is a studio only guitar. So I'm going to start it off at 120 BPM, lay down some tracks, see what happens. Oh, that was too fast. That was offbeat. Too fast again. I'm getting excited. I think that's good for 120 BPM. Like I said, this is just kind of a jam. I just want to send a few things so he can send me feedback, or he can tell me if he likes this. I'm not sure if this will be like a final product or anything, but it's just my first go through. Let's see what we can cook up at 130 BPM. By the way, I'm not adding any kind of effects or equalization or anything on this guitar track. I'm basically sending him a blank slate so that he can edit it and do whatever he wants with this guitar. Honestly, doing all of this without any kind of backing track at all is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here somewhere. That sounds familiar. Alright, it's a little bit at 130. Hopefully there's some good stuff in there somewhere. We'll try out a 140 and see what happens. That one was pretty cool. I like that one. Eek. Alright, let me get one more good one in, and I think we've given him a lot to work with. Damn it. Alright, and there it is. Some guitar tracks at 120, 130, and 140 BPM. I'm gonna send them off. Hopefully he sends me something back. I have to say, this was a little more difficult than I was expecting. It's a nice challenge to just have to kind of imagine a beat in your head while you're playing guitar to it. Like I said, I had no idea how this was gonna go. It was all improvised. By the time he sends it back to me, I might have a better idea of some things to do. I might have something a little more structured ready, but we'll take it one day at a time. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you like, subscribe, check out my band Side After Dark. We do lots of reaction videos on YouTube. We do podcasts, we make music, and we have merch. So check all of that out. Until next time, I'm Dan Berg, and I'll see you soon.